I'm Angelo DiLullo. I am the author of the book Awake, It's Your Turn. And I am inviting you to the course, a 4-part course, the exploration of the 4 major movements of the awakening journey. So we're going to do this in 4 parts, and I'm going to break it up into 4 different aspects of the awakening journey. The first aspect being recognition, which is the initial taste, the initial deep instinctual knowing that there is something beyond you, beyond this, beyond the usual way you experience life, beyond the normal bandwidth of experience. I call that recognition, but it's a critical piece in the awakening process, because before that, we tend to live our life in a very conceptual way. We live through a lens of paradigms. This is something that shows you there is something completely beyond paradigms. There's something instinctual beyond paradigms. That's recognition. And then the second stage that we're going to discuss is identity as consciousness. So at some point, with some significant amounts of inquiry and surrender, we often have a shift in identity. And when identity does shift, when what we took ourselves to be previously, what we thought we were based on beliefs, memories, judgments, etc., a bunch of thoughts, a collection of thoughts and beliefs about ourselves. When having taken ourselves to be that for so long, suddenly we realize that's not at all what we are. That's broken open. It's dissolved. This often comes with a big shift, a big release of emotion, and a sense of being in a peace and a calm and a sort of sense of awe that we had never really experienced in our adult life. And I call that awakening typically. At this stage, we are experiencing ourselves as consciousness. We're experiencing reality as consciousness. And I'm going to talk about in this lesson how to navigate that, what that means, what it doesn't mean, what the pitfalls are at this stage, and how to sort of progress to the next stage. Mostly that being spontaneous. The next stage is traversing the shadow. The shadow space requires a completely different skill set. It's something that is misunderstood more than anything along the whole spiritual path in my experience. But it's critical. It's critically important. And to try to overlook it or bypass it will really derail you in the spiritual sense, or can. So I really like to give people an overarching understanding of what it's about, and more importantly, a non-understanding of how to directly experience it and how to go in with reasonable expectations, with some understanding of what's required of you, or at least what you're called to do in this space, and how it functions, and how to traverse it, and how to move through it. And then the last class, the last phase we're going to talk about is essentially dissolving or dispelling the fundamental perceptual misconceptions, or dissolving the identity or dualistic filters that operate deep within our processing. By dissolving these, we are able to fully embody, to bring to full fruition what we glimpsed with our first awakening. We are actually able to abide in this awakeness, or abide as this awakeness. So essentially, the identity structure, the seeming separate character, the struggling person, the spiritual seeker, all of that is essentially dissolved, and what is remaining, or what is revealed, is the always present, deeply and profoundly intimate, vast, infinite, eternal this. And that requires some subtle investigation of perceptual filters. So that's what we're going to discuss as the final stage in this course. So I hope you're interested and want to join, and look forward to meeting you.